folks, it's that time again for What's for Supper Wednesday. This week we're going to be having chicken. As you can see, we got this here for $4.22. It's Manager Special. Date was getting close, but we're okay. What we're going to do today, we're just going to cut the backbone out, butterfly it. We'll throw it in a skillet, and then we'll put it in the oven, and it's going to be good and cheap. Let's get started. Now folks, a while back, I'm sure y'all have heard of Larry the Cable Guy. We've never tried any of the seasonings, but for a little over $1, we had to give it a try. He has this, he's got meatloaf. This one here is beer can roasted chicken seasoning. Steak, hamburger, fish, fried chicken seasoning. So we gave it a try. This will be the first time. Now all I'm going to simply do, a while back I showed you there the spatchcock. That's what we're going to do today. We'll cut the backbone out and then flip it over, press down, and just pop it. It'll be flat. And then we're going to actually set it in the skillet and we'll have a little bit of oil in there. And then we'll flip it out, stick it in the oven at 400 degrees, and 40-50 minutes we'll be eating. Like I said, the price of stuff it's crazy. I'd actually looked about getting for the weekend here yeah, we're cooking this on the weekend, but we'll be showing you Wednesday. We'd actually looked about a chuck roast. Folks, I'm not going to spend $8 a pound for chuck roast. It's crazy. But back to this. This was cheap, so that's what we're having. We're just going to take this here. A pair of kitchen shears works great. Just go along the backbone there. Just keep a cutting them ribs. Have to stand up here, get a little bit more leverage. All right, there's one side cut. Now we'll come down this other side here. Trust me, it's easier than what I'm making it look here, folks. Alrighty. Got the fat, and then we're going to trim it up here a little bit too. I noticed there was on one of the wings. Now, that's all we done. We done that there. We're going to flip it over. Press down. And then we're going to just try to clean it up a little bit. See this pin feather here? Tell you what, poor Dan a while back, we bought them wings. And I believe it was Tyson's, the ones we got. Lord have mercy, them things was covered in feathers. Alrighty, that's just the tips of the wings. We don't need them anyway. Carolyn's going to keep that backbone. We're going to trim up a little bit of this skin on here. And then what we'll do, we'll take this over here to our skillet and then let it heat up, put our seasoning on it, and then we'll put it in the oven. Show you here in just a second. Alrighty, we're going to take our seasoning, sprinkle on it real good, and then what we're going to do, we're going to lay this side down in the skillet first. The fat side, skin side up. We'll let it sit there for, I don't know, about 4 minutes. Let that skin get cooked. We'll give you an honest review on this here too. Like I said, for the price, hopefully it's good. Alrighty, let's go over here to the stove. Alrighty, now we put in some olive oil in here, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan. And also I've added some butter. Hey, can't have too much butter either. Now what we'll do, let this here cook up a little bit, melt this butter down. Yeah, Carolyn told me I need to sand this skillet out for her also. This is one of her older ones. But it's not old, but it's one she's had for a long time. Alright, let me grab the chicken. And what we do, we just place that down like that there. And then while it's sitting there like that, let me wash my hands, folks. I'll get the seasoning. We'll sprinkle all in there also. Alrighty. We've got the oven preheating. It's preheated already to 400 degrees. Now just sprinkle you a bunch of this seasoning in there. Get it good and coated. Then once we get it turned back over, we'll probably go ahead and sprinkle a little bit more of the seasoning on the skin side up there. Alright. We left it that way for 4 minutes, then we turned it over, and what I simply done, folks, I took a paper towel, grabbed a hold of the drumstick ends there, the legs, and just flipped it on over. Now, we'll let it sit there for another 4 minutes, cook on the bottom side, and then we'll place this in the oven. I'm going to get a little bit more seasoning and sprinkle back on top. Throw the towel away here. Alrighty. We'll let it through here for another 4 minutes. And then we'll place it in the oven. And then we'll show you the finished product there in a little bit. Alrighty. We sprinkled a little bit more seasoning here on top. 2 more minutes here now. And then we're going to place it in the oven. And then we'll see what it looks like. I can actually smell it. It's smelling pretty good, folks. Alrighty, folks. This here's what the chicken looks like. It was right at 50 minutes we cooked it at 400 degrees. Seems to be good and juicy. We'll get it plated up, give it a try. Alrighty, folks. Here you have it. This here's going to be my plate. I've got a little piece up here for Daniel to try. As you can see, instead of having mashed taters and gravy and green beans and such, I'm having a salad today. Come springtime here, I need to start getting a little bit more with it, start losing some weight. And as you can tell here, the past few What's for Supper Wednesdays, that ain't really diet food, folks. Don't worry, we're going to still have the good stuff also. Dan, give it a try.
All right. It's really good.
Alrighty, folks. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Lord willing, be seeing you Friday. Thank y'all again for watching. Y'all are great.